6 months ago, I was running on chaos. No structure, no discipline, just ambition. But everything changed when I locked in on this one thing, mastering myself. From a dialed in sleep schedule to daily workouts, habit stacking, and ruthless schedule structure. This has been my journey that has rewired my thinking and helped build the foundation for me building the world's largest media company within the personal growth space. Let me show you how personal growth became my launch pad to something much bigger. So the past 6 months have really shown me my own capabilities as an individual with a purpose. I've spent a tremendous amount of time researching, learning, implementing a lifestyle for growth, and expanding my mind. When I started this journey, the goal in mind was to become a better individual and to help the individuals around me grow within that space. There are a few important aspects I've learned on this journey, but the most important one to start is structure. There are many aspects of my life that I set up around this structure. The first being my schedule. During an interview, when I was watching someone, Dan Martell said it best: your schedule is a direct reflection of your success. You want to make sure that you set your schedule up so it is fluid and you're able to accomplish multiple tasks, right? So my schedule is set up around 4 to 5 main things. I spend 1 hour a day researching my content. I spend 1 hour a day reading and listening to articles about personal growth. I spend about an hour a day journaling and scripting my videos. I spend about an hour a day with my wife making sure that I am on my P's and Q's with everything that we need to, and I spend about 45 minutes a day doing some type of physical activity. Personal growth is a reason that I started posting this content, because I wanted to document my journey and help the individuals along the way find themselves along the journey too. The most influential books or podcasts that I've listened to or written so far are structured around personal growth. The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, Money Making Moves by Chris Hogan, 5 Types of Personal Growth. There are so many different books out there that you can better understand your way of thinking and how to think better as an individual. This has not only led me to those, but it also led me to another individual who I really like, which is Myron Golden. Myron Golden structures his content around what it means to be a man and what it means to find faith in God. Not only this, but how to find yourself within the relationships that you have with those around you. I spend a lot of my time trying to better understand the relationships that I have with my wife, my brother, my mom, my dad. That way I can better support them in every way possible. His content is structured around faith, but you have to find it within yourself and within God. The most important lesson I've gotten from him outside of the relationships and understanding yourself within them is the true power of believing in yourself, and how the belief in yourself will set you apart and start making you align the tasks that you do every single day with the goals that you have. Scripting and journaling every day has helped me both within the professional and personal field. Within my personal life, I spend every day journaling and planning out my content as I am going throughout my day. Researching content for me looks like understanding what people are posting, how they're posting, and understanding how that can fit into my style of content creation. I spend time looking at individuals in my industry, not only to better understand myself, but better understand what is doing well in the industry and how I can use the information that I have and that I have researched to perform well in the industry too. The goal is not to replicate, but find myself within the content that I post and consume. Long form content leads to about 10 to 15 short form videos. When I plan out my short form videos, they end up turning into long form content when they end up doing well. For every short that I come up with a million different ideas structured around that same kind of topic, right? So whether that's one short form content that I made around relationships, or one short form content that I made around a conversation that I had at work, I spend my time trying to structure my day around understanding how I can better serve you guys as a community and help you guys through your personal growth journey. I spend each day trying to find different individuals to talk to so I can pool information from different types of individuals and set up a community to where we can all grow as a collective. When you spend time journaling within an area, it exercises your brain and helps you create different thought processes. Each idea that I journal, it creates more questions that leads to further research and further future content ideas. This is the same way that I view my professional growth within a field. For the past several months, I've looked at the biggest 7 key areas that we track, and I have written those down within an Excel file. And I look at each problem individually and collectively to understand what can I do better to better serve the people at my job. This not only has led to professional growth, but a better understanding of how to solve specific problems and understanding each problem at the root and then building from the ground up to get to a level of understanding of this is going to get from the surface level all the way to the top to understand how to solve the issue as a collective. The next area we're going to talk about is structure within taking care of my body. I have learned so much in the past 6 months about the importance of taking care of yourself. I've implemented daily habits that are really helping me grow and understand and improve my self-confidence as an individual, whether that be weekly haircuts, daily moisturizing the body, making sure that you shower twice a day. And I've also used those to kind of habit stack different kind of areas, right? So let's take a look at the structure of my sleep schedule. Working overnight is very taxing on the body, so you want to make sure that you get a decent amount of sleep so you can better perform in every single aspect. Getting this quality sleep has led to better emotional regulation. It has helped improve memory and focus, and it's helped me build my stress resilience. With following a sleep schedule, your body will start to build a routine and allows it to branch off into other tasks that will allow you to habit stack, right? So when I talk about habit stacking earlier, I was talking about the hygiene of my body, right? I make sure that I shower twice a day. I make sure that I brush my teeth twice a day. I make sure I put on deodorant. I make sure I put on lotion every single night. That is built into my nightly routine and kind of helps me wind down and have a kind of wind down period of understanding that, okay, it is time to start wrapping things up and getting to bed. The next area that has helped me build my self-confidence within a structure is upgrading my wardrobe, right? So what I went from was wearing sweatpants and things every single day to a more business casual look as I am going further along on my personal growth journey. To be the CEO of a multi-million-dollar media company, you want to make sure that you dress, you act, and all your actions align with that goal, right? You don't want to spend every single day not looking and feeling the part, right? Look good, feel good. That is the biggest aspect that I am learning. You want to make sure that you're always on top of yourself. You want to make sure you're always looking presentable. You want to make sure you're always ready, because you never know who is going to be in that room with you. The quote one of my coworkers said to me is, you don't just wear the clothes, you wear standards, right? Another thing about upgrading your wardrobe and dressing better each and every single day is you start to build discipline with daily intention, right? When you're intentional about what you wear, it becomes easier to be intentional about how you present yourself, how you show up to work, right? You build an intention in many different aspects, right? So with that daily intention, it leads into daily intentions of other areas, right? I have started fitness within the structure of improving myself, right? I spent the past week or two building my fitness journey and really kind of mapping out how and what I want to do within the gym, right? My goal is to complete a 5K by November 25th for the Turkey Trot. Me and my brother, we go to the gym. We're going to start going once a week so we can start improving our fitness, looking better, feeling better about ourselves, to bring more out of ourselves, right? So with that fitness journey, it also led to meal planning, right? So I was not only intentional with how I present myself every single day, but I was intentional about what was going into my body. And this structure has led me to a better understanding of how I want to structure my day. When I'm intentional about what my body being ingested into my body, I become better at focus. My body needs nutrients and electrolytes to function properly. Before I became intentional with what was going in my body, I was eating out every single day. I was going to the restaurant across the street from my job, and it wasn't really a structure that was sustainable because I wasn't eating throughout the day. I was only eating one large meal, and after that meal, I was so full that I really didn't get anything accomplished, right? My brain wasn't functioning properly because I wasn't getting the proper nutrients and enough calories within a day to sustain the lifestyle that I live, right? Even before I started my fitness journey, I was averaging between 7 and 8K steps a day on very little nutrients. All I was drinking was coffee and snacks here and there. Once I started becoming intentional with everything I ate, right? Eating fruits and vegetables, making sure I get protein in my diet, making sure I get a good meat source, and hitting all those branches along that tree of understanding what I need nutritionally to function really helped me out. The more intentional you become with your life, the more your actions and daily habits begin to align with your short term and long term goals. When you design your day with habit stacking, you stop chasing your dreams and you start becoming the kind of person who achieves them. This outlines the main focus of why I started this journey 6 months ago and how my structure has helped me along this journey. I spend each and every single day with more intention and more focus to ensure I am aligning my daily habits with those goals I have in mind. These 5 things has helped me reframe my mindset and come to a better understanding of myself and how I can perform as an individual. Thank you for tuning in to the Harris Room. We're in episode, I believe, 8 or 9 now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see in the videos, right? I have a couple of different videos coming up within the channel. I have a couple of different interviews scheduled. I'm going to be uploading 2 or months my fitness journey and where I'm at. I started at 273 pounds. I've already lost 5 to 6 pounds. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on my 5K journey. And I want to start getting into hybrid training as well, but more to come on that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys.